what it means.
Okay.
I'll do.
So what is this? January 11th, 2015, Call of Cthulhu continuing campaign. Hey, everybody. Okay. All right, so we don't have Kyle, so the plan last time was with you guys in Miss Porter's car, taking Dr. Huxtable to the asylum. So since Kyle's not here, I'm going to say that Dr. Huxtable suddenly gets cold feet.
Sounds
Big
like
surprise.
The idea of going in there, you had mentioned leave him there for a week, and then that idea was nixed. It was like, oh, no, I'm just a 5-minute distraction. And once you actually got there, Hux was like, I can't go in there, It's too much like jail. He kind of starts like flipping out.
That kid.
I think you were there. No, you weren't. You didn't know about it. Nobody knows about his little trauma that he underwent in that little town. And, well, Hux is dead, so he can't talk about it. So, or no, he's not dead. He's just gone forever.
He's fine.
And so he just, for whatever reason, he freaks out. Porter, you can make another psychology check. Or you can make a psychology check for me. And just let me know if you make it. And if so, you realize that he's got some kind of psychosis going.
Now
if you don't make it, you just think he's just chickening out.
We weren't supposed to roll for our stuff.
No, that's at the end of every scenario.
Yeah,
Once we're done with this scenario, or you guys just say, we're not going to deal with this anymore, we're moving on. Either one of those.
Done.
Should be under psychology or, psychology.
And then the town will be dead again.
Yeah, I went.
He's actually having some kind of a psychotic
Episode.
yeah. So, he's probably not the best person, you probably already got to check. He's probably not the best person to deal with your plan. And maybe he wasn't even aware of this up to this point. So I'm going to assume you guys leave and take him back. Either take him back to Providence, or you can put him back on the train to Providence.
Well, if he's having a psychotic break.
It's the perfect time. No, he's not going
Yeah,
anywhere. He might be physically violent if you try to or run away. So that's how we're going to handle that. He has a little mental breakdown.
Oh dear, me to that. Oh.
Yes, please, just take me to the. I'll take the train back. Just take me to the train. So what do y'all do? You're sitting in the car and you're just approaching the asylum when this happens.
I just don't remember where we were.
Okay, basically, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it has. It's been over 2 months. Nice. You have been. Let's see. Last time we played, you guys found Dr. Huxtable. You talked to him about what had happened. You finished up doing some more research, I think. You talked to the cop in town in Greenwood, where the asylum is, which is only a few miles from Providence. Bless your heart. I got a blanket. You can put it. You found out from the police that they think Fragan is running moonshine, but they can't prove it. Trucks go in and occasionally, but not enough that
to pin something on it.
Yeah, it's not enough that there's a truck going in to drop off the stuff to make alcohol, and then there's a truck coming in to pick it back up. And there's no place on the grounds, they think, where he could actually make the alcohol, make moonshine. But the officer wants that to happen. Then you guys went to the squatters' camp. Dr. Huxtable disguised himself as a bum and went in with a bunch of tins of food and bought some alcohol. That's why he was there. And then he snuck into this one central building that he told you about, and he stole these scrolls, this big scroll that was very delicate, and ran away. As he was retreating, one of the elders of the town came out with a gun. You shot him. He shot you.
Mm-hmm. So I'm still injured, right?
Yes, you're still injured. It's only been a day. That was yesterday this all happened.
Sorry.
So she's still wrapped up in bandages.
So, she got hit. I forget where exactly. That's right. And so you've got bandages there. And you went back to town. You saw the doctor. The doctor was like, what the hell happened? You told him. He immediately called the chief constable who came in, took a statement from you, got your name and information, took a statement from Huxtable, like who's cowering in the closet. Obviously he's got some issues with police or something. And thanked both of you, said something would be done about it. And left. At that point, y'all went back to Providence. Dr. Huxtable started trying to do some research. You went to a Greek Orthodox church with the scrolls because they were written in Greek. You talked to a priest. You left them there overnight. The next day you went back to talk to the priest, and he's like, get these things away from me. This is awful. He was obviously terribly shaken up. and gave him back to you. He put him in a nice box, like a little coffer, so they'll be easier to transport. So Dr. Huxtable was part of a private library in Providence, and took him to one of the people that he knew there, and that guy said he would translate it for you. But he said it would probably take a while. I mean, they're very thick. It's a very thick scroll, very small writing in Greek. Could potentially take months, if not over a year, for him to either translate it or something. So that went on its way, and that's when y'all hatched the plan that we can claim Dr. Huxtable. Dr. Huxtable can disguise himself. He's really good at it. We'll claim that he's really a farmer, and now he thinks he's a British doctor, and blah blah blah. And we had just reached the asylum to drop him off, and the plan was he would get committed and cause a ruckus, and then you guys, during the confusion, would sneak into the asylum and try to look around. But that didn't happen because Huxtable right now is getting cold feet. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't feel confident playing his character in this case because he could very easily end up dead.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to die when he's not around. That's not cool. So Huxtable just freaks out and says, no, I can't do it. Oh, the bars, the terrible bars. And
it does look like a prison.
it does.
Yeah,
And that picture that I've been putting on Facebook is what the building looks like.
Yeah.
So,
I missed the picture.
yeah, you can
It's
check
been
it
up
out.
there for
It's,
months.
yeah, I put it up last time we were supposed to play, and I put it up this time as well.
I just
If you
found
click on it,
the
it'll
pictures,
show
I
the
guess.
whole picture. Well, there's a monster.
Oh, is it the
so-
background?
Yeah, it looks like a Nancy Drew
Okay,
drawing.
I saw that.
It's a neat picture.
It is.
I didn't look
Love
close at
Nancy
the
Drew
building
art.
though. Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
Nice.
Me too, actually. So, and Hardy Boys, I have a ton of those. Anyway, so Huxtable's got cold feet. What is your call?
Well, that sucks. That's not how they would talk back then.
Well, what do you want to do? Are you going to drive him to the train station? I'm assuming you're not going to just sit in front of the asylum.
Right.
and
Oh,
just
yeah,
talk
no.
about this. I mean, I'm assuming as soon as he freaks out, you just pull away.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do with Huxtable?
Drop him off at the train station.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
so
yes.
you drop him off at the train
He
station.
wants to
He very shakily apologizes. Very shakily gets out. Tries to like maintain his composure and then skates
To look
off
nice,
to
yeah.
buy a ticket to get back to Providence. So dun dun dun. So unfortunately, that plan bites the dust.
We're gonna find another crazy person.
This guy thinks he's a fisherman. Or no, Charlie
But he's
Boat.
really a lawyer.
Okay. So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Oh,
It's
we
Thursday,
left it because
November
we had an
19th.
Action plan.
Mm.
We had something we were gonna do next time.
Now, oh, okay.
Get the police officer.
Captain.
Oh, yeah.
What's his last name again?
Scott.
Captain Scott. Captain Scott.
You still won't tell me about your thing. so I
Natalie
don't know who you
Porter.
are.
And Anthony Bridges. Let me write those names down so I can try to remember them. So Captain Scott, there's been some people you've noticed some people watching your boat over the last few weeks. When you attempt to approach them, they wander away very quickly. So they usually see you coming. Yeah, that's the only thing unusual that's happened to you. At one point in the last few days, does he know you? He knows who you
Yeah,
are.
no, yeah,
Dr. Polochev came down to the boat because I think you went down to the boat to talk to him, and warned you that the house that she used to own that she's now renting out got ransacked, and she's afraid it's those people from the mountain, those creatures who Bertelli was working with. You said, I think I can take care of myself, and then you showed her your gun. Because doesn't your character have a pistol or something?
He should, yeah.
Yeah, because he shot at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Very
he's
hard
like,
revolver.
and you told her, I had you tell her the same thing, that there's some people watching the boat, but nobody's messing with you, and they better not, or something like that. So your character has noticed these people occasionally. Otherwise, business has been good. Business has been fine. And you haven't been able to approach them. Whenever they see you coming over their way, they kind of fade into they walk away, or they head for a crowd, or they disappear into a building, and by the time you get there, they're gone. People are like, why did I run through the kitchen? Whatever. So, what are your plans? We're going to start with you two guys' plans. You're still in Greenwood. The asylum's still over there. Manfred's still in the asylum.
I don't know Bo at all, do I?
No.
From my
You've
yeah,
never
I don't
met.
think
You've never
so.
met Captain Scott. Natalie knows him from the terrible things that happened up on that mountain, and You know Manfred. You met Manfred. You actually dealt with Manfred quite a... Wait, no. Did you deal with Manfred at all?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, she definitely knows Manfred.
No, not
No.
her, him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trying to
him.
get Captain Scott.
Yeah.
They went to the cave together. They went into the.
That's right, that's right. You're right,
Yeah.
that's right. Manfred was... That's right. You guys were like forged in fire together because you're the one that shot that one thing and got rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting your two characters mixed up. That's the problem. All right. So, what do you two? What is your next plan?
Well, if we're not going to be able to have a distraction inside, we might need to make a distraction outside. Like if we can't get anyone in there, but that's all I got.
Distraction outside. Let's start fire.
Certain fire's not good.
You can also metagame a little bit to get Bowen to be like, maybe we should go talk to this guy again if you want. And that's entirely up to you.
Yeah, because he could easily.
I'll get you
Aren't
guys
you
together.
huge, Bo?
What? How big is your character?
15.
Yeah, he's good size.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. So Captain Scott's a big guy. He's got his own boat.
They don't have a water connection, do they?
No.
Behind them.
No.
Ram the building.
You haven't seen
with
any way
your
of
boat.
getting to this town at all via the water.
Town?
Yeah, the town of Greenwood.
Greenwood?
Yes. Greenwood is a town that the asylum is in. It's a couple miles north of Providence.
Oh, okay.
Amanda's Rest, where you
That's-
spent the night,
yeah.
is there. And the police department and the doctor's office. You talked to the doctor too before you got shot about the autopsies on the corpses from the. So.
I had notes about it.
Did you?
Here, maybe. On this car thing. Dr. Mike Hanover.
Yes, Mike Hanover. Yeah, that's the guy. Harry
Cardiovascular, he
Ruger.
said.
I don't know who wrote this. There's a lot of numbers here.
What's
Who's
Facada?
Anybody recognize these notes? Does this belong to anybody? No.
It's gotta be Logan.
That looks like
Aaron.
Logan.
I'm
Okay.
thinking Logan.
Honey
Rolls
Ruger.
more, right?
Horny.
Horny.
Harvey.
Har-
Harney Ruger. Okay, those are some of his old notes. Anyway. All right, so
We could turn in God Bespoke Johnson.
he's pretty crazy.
But I don't know if you would.
Oh,
Yeah, talk to
yeah.
him.
Yep.
You guys talked to God Bespoke Johnson. You know he's in Greenwood somewhere.
Well,
You
you've been
dealt with
doing this
Doctor.
case
The
for a
doctor. You
while.
dealt with. It's been like 3 game
Yeah,
sessions.
this is part 3.
The
The boning.
boning.
Yeah, like there's Don Vaughn is supposed to be being released in like a week now, right?
When you first talked to him, yes, it was supposed to be 2 weeks.
Right.
So it should be roughly a week. I wonder if I wrote down an actual date. I didn't. But when you first talked to him, it was the 11th. Oh, you guys can actually have this up here because that's got all your notes and stuff in it. And, oh crap! No, I always do that. It's twice. See?
Poor thing.
Nice.
So the 11th. So he's probably due to be released on November 30th. Let's just jump that down.
That would be 3 weeks.
Only thing I
two
can
and a
think of
little
is
bit.
to sneak inside and grab stuff.
Yeah, but have you been in there yet?
Yeah, we took a tour.
Yeah, you guys both.
Yeah,
have
we
seen
know the
inside
whole
asylum.
place, basically.
There should be a map.
Well, there's more than.
Oh, and I'm good with clubs. We can knock somebody out.
There's the asylum. Looks like. Do with it as you will.
And we've
Wait,
been,
there were two?
we've been in everything
Yeah,
except
There
for
was
the
one
closet.
under this guy.
right?
Was there? Oh, okay. So let me make sure. So that's the copy you guys should have.
Oh, is that the secret copy?
This one has a little bit more information on it. It should.
I
Gotcha.
hope you memorized it in time.
I did.
Damn eidetic memories.
Man, 15 magic points?
You haven't been there yet.
I think we need more people because we need more thinking power. But obviously, Huxtable doesn't have any.
Hmm?
He's obviously pretty freaked out.
He doesn't have any thinking power. That's what I'm
Not at all.
saying. Who's left alive? Just that boat guy.
That boat guy.
Actually, it is. Bertelli's gone. Hutz is gone.
Yeah.
Silversmith is gone. Manfred's in the asylum.
Everton's gone.
You haven't been able to get in touch with Holland. You haven't been able to get in touch with McKeith.
Oh, yeah.
You have seen him.
There's only one other
Everton's dead. Yeah.
Very dead.
There's one person who was on the mountain that's left alive.
Dun dun dun.
Because I think
You're driving
that,
too, so.
I think McKeith is in my...
Yeah, I forgot the reason why he went underground during part 2.
McKeith.
Well, I passed on the message that they were after us to everyone I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And McKeith was up there. So Bertelli probably gave his name away as well. So yeah, you could drive down to the docks in Providence.
Want to try getting some help?
Yeah. The more.
What the hell's the name of your boat?
The Purple Pleasure.
Something like that, yeah.
Pleasure Palace or something
Pleasure?
like that?
It was a
I think it was the
Palace.
Pleasure Palace.
I wanted
Yeah.
it to be the
I don't know
Purple
where we
Pleasure
have it written.
Palace. It was the Pleasure Palace.
Totally Pleasure Palace.
It was definitely something like that. It doesn't seem to be written, so
Oh,
Palace
yes.
it is.
Yeah, so it's the Purple Pleasure Palace because you can't remember.
I'll look it up. I'll have to look it up to get it for sure. But yeah, his boat's there. He obviously does not have a chart. It's getting on towards the evening of Thursday of the 19th. When you get there, you see lights. The boat is lightly rocking.
Oh dear.
Dark clouds are moving in. It looks like there's probably going to be a storm.
Is there any forensics nowadays? Like there's fingerprinting.
There
right?
is, yeah, fingerprinting. There's fingerprinting. They can do autopsies on bodies to determine the cause of death in many cases, especially bullet wounds.
Can it do DNA?
No,
No.
Okay.
there's no DNA stuff yet, but they can tell. They can check you for powder burns to see if you fired a weapon recently.
Yeah.
Santini's taking all the fun out of it.
That's about it. I mean, I'm sure there's a few other things, but overall, it's still it's forensic medicine or forensics is still in its infancy.
Yeah.
At this point, it hasn't
But
made
they
any
measure
substantial.
They measure shoe marks.
They will, yeah. They'll take plaster casts of. Like,
I'm just trying to gather what my guy
prints.
would know too.
Yeah, those kind of things.
Because
So,
if
yeah.
we end up having to kill the people inside the asylum because
You
something
definitely want to
happened.
wear gloves. Yeah, you don't have to worry about like dropping DNA. They can identify. They can compare bullet shells. So they can compare bullets to pistols, and there's a good chance that they'll be able to match. They can do that by this.
My guy uses a revolver.
Only a dime.
Dump in the pocket.
No, I'm saying the bullets. The bullets that hit people.
Oh,
They can
yeah,
check
that's
that
right.
against the barrels of guns.
Rifle.
You can either switch your barrel out, or you can throw the gun out altogether.
Yeah.
Your revolver is a service revolver for the police, so there's a serial number on it and it's registered and everything.
Yeah.
But you're also a cop, which means you can get away with a lot more than other people.
That's right. I forgot. The 20s.
Yes. The police are very active in the 20s. And so you see his boat. There's a light on inside because you have that nice little. You have a place you live inside there. It's pretty
Yeah.
nice actually. It's a good sized little cabin cruiser. It's a sailboat. Wait, is it a sailboat? No. Okay, yeah. It's a little cabin cruiser. It's nice on the inside. Curtains over the windows, I'm assuming, since somebody's watching the boat and you're a little nervous about that, I would assume. At least
Yeah.
concerned. And you two guys can both make a spot hidden.
Find the landmines all over my boat.
No.
Oh boy. No, I don't see anything.
I miss it by 10.
Okay.
I miss it by.
So it's dark. You don't see anybody about, and the boat is tied up to one of the docks, and it's just kind of quietly. What are y'all doing? Oh, you can make a listen check there, Bo. How close are you parking to his boat?
Well, I figured we would park by wherever they were parking.
Well, there's some on the street that's not too far. You made it. You do hear a car that stops, and you hear an engine die outside somewhere.
Okay.
It's dead now.
Mikey.
Oh yeah, put a check. Sorry. Thanks. So what are you two doing? And what are you doing?
I guess I'll peek out my curtains.
Okay.
There it is. That's the Pleasure Palace.
And this guy's reliable?
I don't know.
Well, you do remember he shot one of those things several times and claimed he killed it. So,
But also,
That
he
could
kind
be-
of almost lost it. He was pale and had a I did a psychology check.
oh, he was freaking out.
Yeah.
But you think he might have killed one of those things, or he does.
But he seems to know how to shoot a gun.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's useful. Could come in handy.
Hopefully not.
Color madness.
So what do you do?
Heading to the boat.
Okay.
How dark is
Yeah,
it?
a couple
What time
people.
is it?
It's evening. It's after dinner time. By the time you got back, because you guys did a lot that day. Dealing with Huxtable's friend and all this other stuff.
How big is the smallest flashlight at this time period?
Pretty big.
Okay.
And
so
very delicate. If you drop it,
probably
there's a
would
good,
not have it.
there's a good chance that if you drop it, the bulb's going to break. They're not nearly as durable as they are nowadays. And the batteries only last for maybe 20 minutes.
Gotcha.
So that's why they call them flashlights, because you'll take quick flashes as you look.
Okay, wow, I
There's
just
a couple
never
people
knew
approaching
that.
me.
You learn something every day.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they're not durable at all. So a couple people approaching the boat. There's enough light out here you can see. You can make your way. There's a couple of street lights that are somewhat nearby. It looks like a man and a woman.
Can I tell who they are at all, or just?
Make me a spot hidden. We'll see if you recognize Polochev's figure, or because she's. Is your character really tall in this game too? What's your height size?
13.
Okay, so.
Average.
No,
Five.
it was her friend that was huge.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Penny Lucky, or whatever her name was.
What is that?
That's a 5?
Nice, right on the dot.
What's high? Orange
This
always
one.
high?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. All right, yeah. You recognize Natalia Polochev. Did you tell him to call you by your other name last time?
No, I haven't seen him.
Yeah, you have. I thought you saw him and you warned him about
Oh.
everything.
I might have, yeah. I
Okay.
probably did. I would have suggested that he change his name too.
Okay, yeah, you probably would have. So you recognize her. She's with a man who is like shoulders back.
The opposite of my natural
Yeah, your guy's
stature.
like a cop. He's like, he's not. Is your guy a big guy?
I should probably stop slouching.
Probably. Yeah, I know. Me too.
No, my guy is
Everybody.
tiny.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so look, every Sunday sits up straight. It's a little guy. He's a smaller guy. How tall? What's your size?
I am tiny.
Like 9 or something.
Strength 9, con 7, size 11.
Okay, so your average height is skinny.
Yeah.
So there's this beanpole guy who's got ramrod back and carries himself well. And is out of uniform right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're actually walking down the dock right towards your boat. And there's a couple other boats that are docked here as well, and nobody's on any of them. They're all dark. Do you do anything? What's going on?
I guess I recognize her. I'll walk out on the deck and
Okay.
wave or something.
Okay, I think there's a deck in the back that opens onto the cabin. So
Yeah.
you see the door to the boat open, and Captain Scott walks out. He's wearing what?
What does he normally wear? I don't remember.
Captain gear?
Yeah, Captain gear, big
Captain
hat, and a
gear.
revolver in his hand.
He's got a revolver in his hand.
Right now.
He's got a gun in his hand. What kind is it?
It's a 45.
Okay, yeah, that's a nice sized revolver. Bless you. So he comes out with a gun in his hand.
Alright, put my hand like in my purse.
Okay. Well, you recognize Captain Scott.
I know. But if he has a gun, like, just with him.
Okay.
I don't know what he's doing. He's a good shot.
He's
That's all
possessed.
I know about him.
What are you guys doing?
Does he look hostile at the moment, Belle?
Are you aiming at it then?
No.
Just inside. Okay, then no. Probably not terribly hostile.
I'm just kind of tired of being watched.
Gotcha.
Scott.
If he doesn't look like he's gonna use it, then I'd continue forward.
Okay.
Captain Scott.
Ahoy. What brings you folks out here?
Heard you were a good shot.
I'm alright.
I'm not trying
Why?
to hire him for assassinry.
Well, just make.
That's how you start a conversation when you want to hire someone for assassinry.
Yeah, this is a little weird.
Need you to do a job. No.
This is Captain Bridges. Captain?
No.
Constable?
Officer.
Yeah.
Officer.
Bridges.
Bridges.
Kind of movie going.
Where we're going, we might need that. He's okay with that. I mean, where we go. Anyways,
Thunderbolt.
I'm seeing
kinda
some
growls in the
things.
distance, guys.
Wait, what?
You remember
Thunder in the distance.
Manfred?
There's a storm coming.
Did you hear about Manfred? I don't know if you did.
Did I?
This is what happened.
You were there with me. Oh.
Yeah, that's what happened.
No.
Info
Captain
them.
Scott. I don't remember if Captain Scott's been told about this or not.
It was.
Actually,
Oh, yeah,
I don't
how's
think he
Manfred
has.
doing?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. He's a hollow shell, and he's in this place that we think people are, like, being used for experiments, and we want to get him out, but we can't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
about the asylum stuff left.
You probably have to tell him.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to try to relate everything.
Man, I don't.
Okay. They dropped Manfred off. Pendergast moved him. Remember Pendergast? Pendergast, he went crazy when he was with this guy named Pendergast. You have no clue who that is.
Yeah.
Pendergast is rich, apparently. So Pendergast put him in the best asylum that he could find. When they visited the asylum, they found it kind of suspicious. In addition, when they had a tour, they saw a little boy who was in a straitjacket and had been gagged. And that was due to the child apparently had gone mad and had forgotten how to speak and move around normally. So it was a reverse psychology type of thing.
Which is totally bogus.
Which doesn't sound right to her. They're suspicious of this place. Are you having this conversation out on the deck, or are you going inside?
I'd probably start it out outside. And if he wants to tell me he's being watched, that would change my mind. But if I don't know he's being watched.
You just have the conversation outside, though, or do you invite him in?
I guess I'll invite him in.
Okay. There's a storm coming, obviously. The rain hasn't quite gotten here yet. You start telling the story, and then he invites you in to finish it up. And it's very comfortable, huh?
Have a glass of whiskey or whatever.
Okay.
On the boat.
Thanks.
It's very comfortable inside. You can each make me a con ×5 to see if the rocking of the boat puts your stomach on the edge. You're not going to get like seasick, but you might feel a little nauseous.
Yeah.
I feel nauseous.
60 out of 16 times 5.
16 and 5 is 80.
Is that a 60 or 70? I mean, you make it either way.
That's a
60.
60.
16.
Yeah.
Why
60 out of 80.
70?
Because sometimes the zero's a 10.
No, it's not a 10 unless you get to 0, 0, 0.
Yeah. When you use percentiles, the secondary zero is always just a 0.
Cool.
I know. I see totally what he's thinking. So you say you didn't make it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so Officer Bridges feels a little nauseous is all. The swing of the boat kind of puts your stomach off. Anyway, they were suspicious of this. They started doing some research. They found that the doctor in charge was dealing with these squatters up in the hills. They went and investigated them. Your character never met Huxtable either, so you have no idea who that is when they talk about it. And they got shot at. Do you tell him that you actually got shot? Do you go into that kind of detail?
Good. Squatters.
They managed to get some kind of a text from it. Huxtable thought he saw some weird writing on the wall, too, that he told you guys
Where
about.
did we hide the stuff, the book?
The book is now in the
Is it
possession
in
of Huxtable's
Oh, that's right,
friend
that's
who's
right,
going to
that's
translate it from there, because it was all in Greek.
Oh, yeah.
You don't speak Greek, do you?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Anyway, they were planning on going back in to investigate the asylum with Huxtable, but he chickened out, and so they had to drop him off, and that's where that puts you right now, on the evening of the 17th. Or, sorry, the 19th. November 19th. So there you go. There's your data.
Bam!
I think that's everything. Did I forget anything?
And that's the story.
Does anything sound familiar with my 5 and Cthulhu mythos?
You can make a...
Yeah, describing the doll and stuff.
Oh yeah, and that.
Oh yeah,
that,
make the mythos one.
Well, I'll take it under 5.
doll.
Well, not doll.
The
Little
statue.
statue.
Yeah, the statue
What'd
with
you
the
get?
open mouth.
78.
Okay. Nothing. Nothing rings a bell. Nothing. So close. Only 73 points off.
How do you get points in Cthulhu Mythos?
Read books.
See crazy.
Go crazy. Go temporarily insane. That's how he got those 5 points.
Yeah.
Every time you go temporarily insane, the first time you get 5 points. Every time after that, you have to look it up. But you get 1 more point through the mythos. It's an insane insight. You suddenly just gain like a revelation about
Right.
the world. Read books or be taught and that kind of thing. Those are pretty much the only ways that you can get Cthulhu Mythos. And I don't believe you guys have any books in your possessions at this point that could help. Dr. Huxtable has that one little book. You found that out too. He's got that book from
Yeah,
the
but I
house.
don't-
Oh, wait, he told her about that?
She asked him about it, yeah.
Oh.
And the last game session he told her that, yeah, he had it, because she was very worried about that book floating around out there. And
That's right.
Captain Scott hasn't seen any
Floating
books or
from
anything.
today.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know.